How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet Wi-Fi Battle. Today we're having a battle versus Exile Warrior from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi Battles right now. There is a link in the description down below. Please like and subscribe for double daily videos. And with that being said, let's jump into the team preview. Okay, so Eric, also known as Exile Warrior, by the way, is a pretty good battler from what I've seen, and he's got a really good looking team. So Ceruledge, Ting-Lu, Iron Hands, Donphan, Spidops, and an Ursaring. Absolutely powerful. That Ursaring is going to hit incredibly hard. We have limited switch-ins. Of course, we have the Ceruledge to switch in on it, but if they carry Shadow Claw, well, we're kind of screwed. The only thing we've got on it really is that it's pretty slow, so we can easily revenge kill it with something else. I'm looking at this matchup. I'm thinking they lead with Ting-Lu, to be honest with you. I'm thinking they lead with Ting-Lu. We could lead with Donphan, get the Stealth Rocks up. Stealth Rocks will break the Sash on the Ceruledge if it's got one. Donphan can also be Rapid Spin blocked by the Ceruledge, so that's works out pretty well for us, as they don't have a Ghost type. Although they do have Ceruledge. Anyway, I'm looking at this team and I'm thinking, no Grass types. So let's lead off with Amoonguss, get up a nice and powerful Spore, and go from there. And the battle begins, so Eric over there is going to lead off with the Spidops, as you would expect, as we lead off with Amoonguss. Now, the great thing about Spidops is it's very slow, and we can just go for a Spore. I'm pretty sure we'll outspeed, so, yeah, we can just go straight for the Spore, so let's go ahead and do that. As they do go for a U-turn, which is interesting. That's going to do minimal damage to Amoonguss, our bulky little mushroom right here. Did I mention this is the last time we're going to be using this team? So if you want to use it, use the code at the beginning of the video. And of course, there's a copy and paste of the team in the description down below. Ursaring comes on in. That is not the play, my guy. I mean, it is, but it isn't. The thing is, now your Ursaring's asleep, you're not going to be able to activate your nice and powerful Flame Orb right now. So what we can do is, unless they have Sleep Talk, if they have Sleep Talk, that's going to be wild. Absolutely wild if they have Sleep Talk. So Ursaring can obviously be taken down a notch by Foul Play because it has such a high attack. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, as they are going to stay in and try and burn off some sleep turns, which is absolutely fine by me. So we'll go for a Foul Play real quick. That's going to do a lot of damage to the Ursaring. It is a 2-hit KO, which is good to know, as I'm going to go for another Foul Play the next turn. I have no real reason not to, because they either let the Ursaring go down and then we can just Spore something else, or they wake up and go for a Facade or something and it does minimal damage. So we were in a good position, that's all I'm trying to say. They're going to withdraw the Ursaring, probably going to go into the Iron Hands, I would say, or the Ceruledge. Ceruledge can't come in on a Foul Play though, so definitely Iron Hands. They do bring in the Iron Hands, which is good. Nice and shiny, that looks sick. I love that. Iron Hands is going to take some nice chip damage from the Foul Play, which is always good. Now we have to worry about one thing. Are they going to Belly Drum all over me? That's the real question right there. Are they going to Belly Drum all over me, or are we going to be alright? So this thing is going to go for an Ice Punch right now. That's what I'm anticipating. I'm half tempted to stay in and go for a Grass Knot to get some massive damage off of it on it because it's so heavy. Let's see if they Belly Drum, and then we'll just have to go from there. So they go for an EQ, which is going to do minimal damage to the Amoonguss because we are such a bulky boy. Go for the Grass Knot. Let's see how much damage we're talking. Good damage. Amoonguss is just putting in the work. The last game, it put in some serious work at the end of the match. And then obviously, this game is putting in some serious work as well. So let's go for another Grass Knot. We're in a decent position here. They could go into the Ceruledge now, as I believe they are going to do that now. Let's see what they do here. They go into Spidops. So Spidops is going to take minimal damage from Grass Knot, Foul Play, and Sludge Bomb, to be honest with you. So Grass Knot's going to do some minimal little chip damage against the Spidops. We probably see a U-turn here, but on the risk that we are going to take a Sticky Web to the face, I'm tempted to go into Magnezone and then just go from there. There's a couple of things to go. We can't go Weavile, we can't go Ceruledge because we don't want to break the Sash just yet. I think our best bet, just in case they go for a U-turn, is to go into Donphan. We can also Rapid Spin and predict the Ceruledge switch and go for an EQ, so that's always an option. So we'll go into our Donphan real quick, see if they set up the Sticky Webs. If they go for a U-turn, we're going to get some nice chip damage with the Rocky Helmet. They do go for the Sticky Webs, which is great for them, not great for us. They do have some slow Pokemon though. Like Iron Hands is still now outspeeding Weavile even after Sticky Web, so not too bothered about that, to be honest with you. So if we anticipate a switch into the Ceruledge right now to block the Rapid Spin, we could go for an EQ. I think I am going to go for that play. We could go for the Stealth Rocks as well. I mean, if they go into Ceruledge, we can just still wall them. So I think I go for a Stealth Rocks here because they definitely switch out, right? They definitely switch out. There we go. There's the U-turn. It's going to do minimal damage to us because we're Donphan. Get some Rocky Helmet chip damage off, which is always nice as they do switch out. What are they going to go into? Are they going to go... Would they dare risk the Ceruledge? Would they dare risk the Ceruledge? I don't think they would they? There's no way. Donphan comes in. So Donphan is going to come in right now. Donphan can definitely take an Earthquake from us. It makes a lot of sense. What I'm going to do now is I'm definitely going to Rapid Spin away these Stealth Rocks as they probably do the same thing to me. Let's go ahead and Rapid Spin real quick. They go for their own Stealth Rocks. They go first as well, so that's really unfortunate. It's always crazy, you know when you're battling someone and they have the same Pokemon as you, yet they don't seem to realize that that Pokemon has that move. So I'm like, you know my Donphan has Rapid Spin, right? So that's absolutely fine anyway. I'm pretty confident that Choice Band Weavile can take out a Donphan from Stealth Rock damage. But not after the next turn because it'll have Sturdy. So we're going to have to go back into Amoonguss right now, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So Amoonguss comes on in. We're going to be able to eat up a Rapid Spin from this thing. If it does go for a Rapid Spin, that is. It might go for an EQ expecting the Ceruledge to come in, but might not. There's the Rapid Spin C. So they get rid of the Stealth Rocks on their side of the field. They're not trying to have hazards up. As we can just go straight for a Grass Knot if we want to, or we can go for a Foul Play expecting the Spidops to come in. So that might be a good play. I feel like they go for a Stealth Rocks here, so I'm still wanting to go for that Grass Knot. I think Grass Knot is probably the best play. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Grass Knot real quick. They do go for a knockoff. They don't have... Okay, they don't go for a Stealth Rock. They go for a knockoff. That's interesting. We go for a Grass Knot. It's definitely going to take it right down to its red health, which is great for us. As this next turn, I kind of want to anticipate a Stealth Rock again and go for a Grass Knot. Because even if they go in Spidops, we can handle that no problem. I'm pretty sure Foul Play will take out the Donphan from there. So on the verge of them going into Spidops, we can get some damage off of Foul Play. Then again, it's not going to do too much damage anyway, because Spidops has such low attack, so we may as well just go for the Grass Knot, save Grass Knot. They do go for the Stealth Rocks as anticipated, which is absolutely fine. So Stealth Rocks comes through. We can just Rapid Spin them away later on down the line if we get rid of that Ceruledge. Go for the Grass Knot, take out the Donphan. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere with a KO. So Amoonguss is putting in the finest work this game. The absolute finest of work. In comes the Ceruledge. So this thing threatens me out big time. So what we could do is Terastallize into a Water type, take the Bitter Blade like a champ, go for a Foul Play and take out the Ceruledge. That's what we could do. Do I need Terastallization for anything else? Let's have a look at this. So Weavile's mainly going to be hitting with its Ice type moves this game. So that's nothing to be worried about. I think they don't Terastallize here. I think they go straight for the Bitter Blade. Just to get some damage off. We don't really have, like, we have Donphan as a switching, but if they Swords Dance, we're screwed. Let's go for the Terastallization Foul Play. I think that's probably the best bet. So we'll Terastallize real quick. They haven't Terastallized. We know that because they would have gone first, because Ceruledge obviously outspeeds Amoonguss. We're going to Terastallize into a Water type, tank this Bitter Blade like it's absolutely nothing. And this is where they reveal they went for a close combat, because that'd be hilarious if they did that. They go for a Bitter Blade, as you would expect. It's going to do minimal damage to the Amoonguss, which is absolutely fantastic. As we get to go for a Foul Play and get some serious damage off on this Ceruledge. So it doesn't KO, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm going to go for the Foul Play again, because I have seen no reason not to. They're going to withdraw the Ceruledge, probably into the Iron Hands right now. Spidops comes in. Spidops is an interesting one there. Why Spidops? What's it going to do? Foul Play is going to come through. Do nothing to the Spidops, which is fine by me. We're just going to go straight into Donphan because they're probably going to go for a Sticky Webs, right? So we'll withdraw. We'll go into our nice and powerful Donphan. Donphan can definitely take that. And it's good to know that there's a Flash Fire Ceruledge as well. It's not a weak armor one, so that's good to know. It's not really got much sweeping capacity. So they do go for the Sticky Webs, as you would expect. We can safely go for a Rapid Spin here. Because even if they go into Ceruledge, we're a Donphan, we can take any hit that thing wants to throw at us. So we'll go for a Rapid Spin real quick. They do go for the U-turn, getting some nice and powerful chip damage thanks to the Rocky Helmet. We're just whittling away at their team, which is absolutely fantastic. So Spidops is going to go back. Is he going to bring the Ceruledge in, or is he going to bring in the anything else, really? Ting-Lu, maybe. Ting-Lu hasn't hit the field yet, which is interesting. So in comes the Ursaring. Ursaring is a good one. Not really, actually. That's not the best switch in the world, but we go for a Rapid Spin. We get a crit Rapid Spin, but it doesn't really matter. too much, because Earthquake definitely finished this thing off in the next turn. So we just go straight for an Earthquake right now. There we go. They go ahead and get fast asleep still, which is unfortunate for them, but what can you do? As we can just go for an EQ safely and take out this Ursaring. So Donphan is coming through right now for us. Donphan's coming through for us right now. So Donphan actually does really well against that team, other than the Ting-Lu. So in comes the Iron Hands. Now, Iron Hands is a funny one here, because I don't know whether or not I'm better off because they can't go for a belly drum. They can't go for a belly drum. They haven't got enough health for it. I don't know whether I'm better off going for an Earthquake to take this thing out, or a Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks will stop the Ceruledge from switching in, and it'll whittle away that Spidops that likes to throw U-turns around. So I'm thinking it's probably better if we go for a Stealth Rock here. So we go for a Stealth Rock. We do outspeed because it's 9 hands, and they are very large. They can't really move very fast. He goes for a close combat. It's going to do a lot of damage to Donphan. Actually takes it out, which is crazy damage. That's crazy damage. I'm physically... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm a physically offensive Donphan. I forgot about that part. But it's fine. We got the Stealth Rocks up, and that's what's going to matter here. So what we can do now is we can go into Weavile. We can finish this thing off with a Ice Spinner. I think Weavile cleans up from here, you know. Weavile might actually clean up. As long as the Spidops doesn't have first impression, we are cleaning up with this thing. I am obviously going to scout for that because I don't want the Weavile to go down just yet. So I think we go for an Ice Spinner here. There we go. Ice Spinner comes through. Should take out the Iron Hands from there, as it does, which is absolutely amazing. Weavile's coming through right now for us. I think their best bet is Spidops if it's got first impression, or Ting-Lu right now. Ting-Lu is going to come in, and that tells me that they do not have first impression on Spidops. Now, let's see how much this does, because this thing lowers our special attack. It doesn't lower our attack. That's Wo-Chien that does that. So we could go for an Ice Spinner here. Alternatively, we could go for a low kick if we weren't locked in. Do we have a switch in here? Yes, we do. We have the Amoonguss, who can go for a Grass Knot. We also have the opportunity to go for a Spore here. So let's go for Amoonguss real quick and go for that Spore. Switching out Weavile is definitely the play, though, because we want to keep it around for later on down the line. We'll go into Magic real quick. There we go. Magic's going to come in. They go for a Whirlwind. Interesting. So the plan there was to take the Ice Spinner and Whirlwind us out. Whirlwind pairs better with Hazards. Obviously, they don't have Hazards. In comes the Weavile again. So I guess what we're doing here is we're just going to Ice Spinner this thing. Because there's a very good chance that they go for the Whirlwind again. I'm pretty sure Low Kick does not do nearly as much damage as Ice Spinner will. Ice Spinner being stab and everything. So I think I'll go for an Ice Spinner here. If they go for a Whirlwind, then so be it. We'll go for the Ice Spinner. Choice Banded. Let's see how much damage we're doing. It's a 2-hit KO, which is absolutely amazing, as they go for a Stealth Rock. So Stealth Rock comes through for them right now. Absolutely fine by me. Stealth Rock being up, of course, is a bit of a pain. Interesting to see they've got 2 Stealth Rockers as well. They really want to get them Hazards up, don't they? So we go for an Ice Spinner now. And there is a chance that it'll KO, because that was obviously damage rolls and all that stuff. As it doesn't, unfortunately. And Ting-Lu is able to go for a Whirlwind and knock Weavile right out of there. So Weavile is going to come back to us. I'm wondering what to go into against this Ting-Lu. We can finish it off with pretty much everything on the team right now. Oh yeah, I don't get to choose, do I? I forgot. Anyway, Ceruledge comes in. So what we can do here is we can finish this thing off with our stab move, Close Combat. And that's always... No, our stab move, Bitter Blade. Sorry, not Close Combat. Finish it off with Bitter Blade. That'll destroy the Spidops. They might go Ceruledge to be immune to it. If they do, we'll just Shadow Sneak it in the face. Bitter Blade comes through. Ceruledge coming through. Down goes the Ting-Lu. Hey, that rhymed. Pretty cool. So yeah, they pretty much have to go into the Ceruledge right now and try and get the KO with the Shadow Sneak, I think. No, we can't, because Stealth Rocks are up. Yeah, Stealth Rocks are up, so we're actually pretty golden right now. I think Ceruledge just cleans up, right? The Spidos comes in. It's going to take some Stealth Rock damage. We just go straight for the Shadow Sneak to take it out. Shadow Sneak comes through. There we go. Take out the Spidops. Nicely done. Down it goes. Down it goes. And that just leaves one more Pokemon being their own Ceruledge. And unfortunately for my opponent, Stealth Rocks are up. And Ceruledge goes down. Never mind. There's no Stealth Rock. The heavy duty boots. The heavy duty boots. Never mind. I didn't know they were heavy duty boots. I haven't had them initiate any sort of, switch in. So we'll go for a Shadow Sneak. And we'll just take them out. So they're going to Terrestrialize probably into a normal type right now. If I had to guess. I'd say normal type. So let's see what they do. They are going to go into a fire type, which is fair enough. Fire type is not going to save you though, I'm afraid, as we are able to go for a Shadow Sneak this next turn and just take them out. So there we go. Down goes the Ceruledge. They just want to show off their nice little chandelier head. It's not a chandelier, I know it's not. I can't remember what it's called though. Someone told me in the comments and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. And I just cannot remember what it's called. Anyway, GG Eric, that was a pretty fun game. Came pretty close. I loved your team. It was a very good battle. Pretty good anyway. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.